Hello, this is Gina with Poppie Cotton, and I'm here to share a gift bag idea for you. This measures about 11 by 14. So the first thing we want to do is cut two outside pieces. These will be 12 by 15, and two lining pieces, 12 by 15. You'll also want two 2-inch by 12-inch pieces. These are the casing. You'll take the casing and you'll press 1/4 of an inch on each short edge. Then you'll also want to take and press those in half. So you'll do that with both of those. On the outside piece, you'll sew along the side, across the bottom, and back up to the top. Back stitch at each top opening. You'll create a pocket. You'll want to trim your edge off. Be sure not to clip your stitching, so do that on each side, and that takes away the bulk when you're putting things into a corner. So you'll also do the same thing with the lining. So the outside and the inside will have the same instructions for that. Once you've sewn those, you'll have two pockets. This is the outside. You'll turn, press, then you'll also press 1/4 of an inch to the wrong side on the outside piece. You'll also want to press the lining 1/4 of an inch to the wrong side. Notice I did not turn this right side out because this one is going inside of this. So once you have those inside of each other, you'll want to match up your side seams and clip those. And then we're going to take our casing pieces and I'm going to place that or sandwich that in between the outside and the inside. I'm actually going to flip it this way so that you can see. I'm going to sandwich this so it's going down 1/4 of an inch like the inside folded piece, and there's about 1/2 an inch of the casing. And then I like to put my pins on the outside. The reason I'm doing this is I'm matching the outside edge, and I can feel on the inside my inside edge, because I want to make sure that I'm going to catch both of those edges when I top stitch. So you don't want to go too close. I'd say like 1/8 of an inch. Be sure that when you're checking this, that you've got this even all the way around. So you've got this folded edge open here and folded edge open here. So we also want to do the same thing with this piece. Again, I'm sandwiching my casing in between the outside and the inside edge. You'll notice when I put those, there is a little bit of an opening right there, because that's where we're going to be threading the ribbon through. So you line all this up. I pin on the outside because I want to sew on the outside. You can do it on the inside if you want, but I like to be able to see my finished stitching, which is always going to be on that outside edge. And no worries, like if you miss your inside edge and you don't catch something the first time around, you can go back on the inside and catch that, so that you'll have all your edges. So you'll sew this along this edge about 1/8 of an inch. Be sure to catch this edge right there. And so you'll check that when you're finished. And then what you'll do is take your 36-inch piece of ribbon and you will start on one edge here and thread all the way through and pull it out this side. And then you'll thread it on this end, the opposite end. I'll show you on this finished bag. So this one, I started threading this side all the way around with the safety pin all the way through this end. I pulled it out, I tied a knot. This one is actually threaded from this end, the opposite. I'm going to go all the way in here, all the way around here, and then I'll thread a knot on this end. And the reason we do that is because we have two handles that cinch it in and pull it up nicely. So they're just fun. A really simple bag. You'll notice I took a little piece of wool and I placed their name on a little piece of muslin. You can embroider that. You can make all kinds of cute things. You could embellish with rickrack, or you could embellish with like a cute quilt block or a pocket. You can do all kinds of things, but this is the basis for a really simple one. I had a lot of these to make for the grandchildren, and these are going to them with little goodies inside to kick off the holiday season. So happy holidays from Poppie Cotton.